Good afternoon, folks. It is Thursday and I'm going to start this off as Dolly Daydream would with a mug of tea. And every time I watch her videos, and I'll put a link down there, she talks about lots of things and it's very interesting. But every time she starts a video off, she's got a mug of tea. So I thought, if you can't beat them, join them. So Dolly, it's to you. I don't know if I'll keep this up through the video, but that is flipping hot. I'll have another one while it's still as hot. Might have noticed Ozzy Osbourne / and two people in the middle. There you go. Anyway, it's Thursday. I don't very often just keep coming up with videos of things I buy, but I went to town today and I managed to buy a couple of little bits, so I thought I'm just going to come on and show these anyway, because there were pretty nice little bits out the blue, really. There's one bit that actually came from a shop, but it was cheap, just £1. And the other bits are charity shops. Yeah, I think that's the amount. The first bit, the one that was a pound, I'm a sucker for rubbish, really. And this is, it came from the garden section, really, and it's just something you'd probably hang in your garden, but I'm going to hang it in the house, somewhere down there near the door. And it is garden related. At the bottom there's a little hand trowel and fork, which I think I should be able to get off the slate and probably put a skull there, or skull and crossbones. But this is what it says, and I thought it was pretty flipping cute for someone to come in the door and bloody see it. And that's it. Trespassers will be composted. And believe me, you're liable to be bloody composted sooner or later. So yeah, it's a nice piece of slate, just £1. I love what it says. So yeah, I'll change that, skull and crossbones or something as such, and that will look pretty good. If anything, you could swing that and flipping it in with it, couldn't you? Oh, excuse me, folks. Just bear with me. Oh, it's not so hot now. Englishmen, what do you bloody expect? Cup of tea. Might have noticed this t-shirt. Union Jack on it. No, I'm not some sort of nationalist that goes ballistic. Yeah, I fought for my country. I would do it again, and I will stick up for the country and everything the country stands for. But that's not what this shirt's about. It's the Union Jack. That's not part of the t-shirt. But if you look, this is what the t-shirt's about. That bit, some of you will recognise it. It's a jar of Marmite, which is all about the UK, is eating Marmite. So yeah, that's what this t-shirt is about, Marmite. But we're digressing, so let's get back to what I bought today. One of the things I like I mean, if you knew how many bloody clocks I've got in this place, somebody said to me once it come to a time of year when you put the clocks back. It could have been forward, but I think it was back. I said, how long does it take you to do that? So, I don't know, flipping 5 minutes or so. And they said to me, you do know you got 24 flipping clocks, which I didn't. And that was, 5, 6 years back, possibly something round about that. I've got more since then. And yeah, it is a bit of a pain when you have to go and change them all. But I saw this today, and charity shop, and it was there on the shelf, and I thought, it's me, got to buy it. And there you go. It's obviously based on Salvador Dali paintings with the warped watches. And there, that's your shelf. You put it on the shelf and it hangs over the shelf like that. So, doesn't matter how many clocks I got, that one was flipping coming home. You wouldn't expect me to leave that behind, would you? Because if I had, you'd have gone and freaking got it yourself. Anyway, that was one bit. There's 2 more bits. But I'll have a sip. Don't worry, I'm not going to do this every flipping video. It's so bloody good though. Must be a good tea maker. Right, this is the next bit. Again, charity shop, cheap. It's not goth, and it is goth. If I put it forward, there's 3 angels or winged beings, whatever you want to call them. So they can be angels, they can be something from fantasy, whatever. Choice is yours. Look in the middle there, there's a little dip for a tea light, and this is the other little bit that came with it. I saw it in the shop window and I thought, yeah, that's pretty flipping neat. It's sort of Christian, it's sort of pagan, it's sort of goth. So normally I would bring it home and the wings would get painted black and the hair would get painted black, but who knows, it's probably just as nice like that. So that was just over £4. I expected it to be a lot more than that, but it's flipping neat. So that was that. And just one more thing, then you can go and make your own cup of tea. I was going through town, coming up to my usual charity shop, and as I was walking up to the door, they usually have in the window very often a 2-piece or something, or 2 bits of a 3-piece or whatever, and there was a settee and a chair, and in the chair was sitting this, looking out the flipping window at me. Now, tell me I shouldn't have bought it. Come on, come on. Look at that. Now, what goth shouldn't have a black cat? And I don't have a black cat, well I do now. Cost me £1 for this little moggy. So there's what it looks like. It's really comfy. Where he shall sit, he or she. Maybe if you want to give it a name, you can leave one under there. A name, I said, not something totally freaking stupid. But yeah, so it's a lovely little cat actually. Blacks, and now I've actually got a black cat, and I don't know what Sebastian sitting over there is going to think. My little animatronic cat probably won't like it even one bloody bit, but I turn him off, so you can't complain. There you go. Should I sit it on the bed, the all black bed, which if I do he'll probably bloody disappear, just see two eyes looking, or should I sit him somewhere around here? But yeah, there's my new friend. If you want to sort of leave a name, feel welcome. If you don't, you don't have to. But one will come up somewhere. So from my little new friend and myself, oh, just before I go, just to rub it in, I'll have a you know, it's so bloody good. I'm English, and the English can make a good cup of tea. Oh, I can't subject you to that all the time. Anyway, as usual this year, links below, a little bit coming up at the end for the Sophie Lancaster calendar, Goths for Sophie calendar. Help to support them, to help us as a subculture. Apart from that, it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from him. Have fun, do or don't, do what I do, and we'll catch you later, won't we, mate? We will. Have fun.